Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tabisocial, and yeah, this is my YouTube channel. For the new subscribers, please make sure that you click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell so that you guys are up to date with when I actually post a video. And for those who are back with being a regular kind of thing, I don't know how those people do that, but yeah, thank you so much for coming back and for subscribing and for being loyal and for watching my videos. This means a lot. So in today's video, I basically posed a question on Instagram and I asked people what they would like me to talk about. In fact, it's basically me asking them what some of their assumptions are with regards to is it assumptions? Yeah, I flipping forgot what the questions was. Ask me spiritual related questions and I'll answer through a YouTube upload. This is what that is, right? So I've got a couple of questions that I have here that I've screenshotted. So I'll be going through them. All right. The first question is, are you ever really ready for the journey? Honestly, the answer to that is, I did a research prior to accepting the calling. I did a lot of research. I spoke to family members, I spoke to people who were already sangomas, people who were young, who had gone through the journey, so that I can sort of mentally prepare myself for it, and also just to, sort of like educate myself on what I could be possibly expecting. And I can tell you that things were not the same for me and the people who have gone through the journey, because again, bear in mind, you need to take into consideration that people get different gifts, and sometimes what they go through is not what you will sometimes go through. And so I guess the answer is no, not really, but you can do research to sort of get some form of preparation. If you keep on dreaming of ihia or ibai, can you buy it if ungatwasile? Yeah, I mean, I would buy it, not even just to wear it per se, but like to keep it somewhere so that if I happen to have a dream again on why I need it, then I have it. I wouldn't buy it and wear it just because I dreamt of it. I would buy it and keep it, and then if I find use for it or I feel like I need to use it for something, then I would definitely use it. So yeah, go ahead. What does it mean when you dream of abogogo dressing you like insta and stuff? That's it. Means exactly that we are twice and you need to undergo the process. And in fact, when you dream of and all of those things, it means that it's time. Just make sure that you take note of those people, try and see who they are and what they look like, so that you'll be able to sort of identify them, and maybe one of your gobeles is within those gogos, so, or rather is amongst those gogos. So yeah, I would definitely take note of those kinds of dreams. This person asked, is there a catalog of dream meanings, like a one-stop shop? There's a different, you see, dreams are can be based on ethical groups, right? Is it ethical groups? Yeah, because we've got ethical groups. So if you are a Xhosa person, a specific dream that means something in Xhosa could totally mean something different in the Zulu nation. So there's no one way of looking at a dream. There are many different ways of looking at a dream, but at most times, certain dreams do mean the same thing. So for example, if you dream of a dark snake, it usually means enemies. If you dream of green snakes, it usually relates to us. So green and yellow snakes usually relate to ancestors, and at most times you'll find that yellow snakes are always ones that come out of the water, and those are quite universal. How did you know, actually feel good to know I've got the spiritual gift and it's real? Child, as far as when I was 11, I actually have a YouTube video on this. When I was 11, I sort of started dreaming about things that were happening and stuff. So I think I've always known, because I always dreamed of things that happened, and sometimes I would get visions and I would say these things to people, and they would say, yeah, you know, that's true, and it sort of got my family scared a little bit. This one was being shaded. They said Bufebe should not be part of the spiritual questions. Oh, actually, this person said, what do you see in me that I need to move out of my way for a clear and brighter future? So this is a person that I know personally. We are friends, and he added and said that Bufebe should not be part of the spiritual question. Sometimes you need to move Bufebe out of the way, guys, in order to achieve stuff, but I will not advise you on that. Only you know what you need to do in terms of Bufebe how. But what do you see in me that I need to move out of my way for a clear and brighter future? Anxiety. You got a lot of anxiety, and I think you need to work on that. You stop overthinking certain things, and sometimes stop over analyzing certain things, because sometimes things are as direct and clear as you see them to be. So yeah, don't go over analyzing everything, because that sometimes can be a blocker or a gatekeeper from you achieving your successes. All right. Good day. In dreams are only brown snakes answers? If so, what are black and red ones? That's the black snakes, dark colored snakes are not necessarily ancestors unless you're a part of the Jola clan. Therefore, those snakes, they have brown snakes. But your black and red ones, I'm not sure about red ones. I haven't actually heard of anything like that, and I would need to know in what context that red snake comes on. I would need to know that, but I have no idea. Sorry guys, my dog is playing with my hand, and I need to entertain him, obviously, so that he doesn't disturb the, and I'm not gonna lock him out because I don't punish animals. So yeah, red snakes, I need to understand what the context is, and then I'll be able to give you that kind of information. Okay, so that's what's up. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't like this question, but this person is basically asking me about a personal life. He's like, is that a he or she? Yeah, that's definitely he. So he's like, how does the bead, how does you being a sangwoman wearing beads affect you in a relationship? It has not. I don't think it has affected me in any way. I mean, obviously, if people have a problem with my beads and everything like that, then those people are not for me. So I don't entertain that nonsense. I just let it be, and I continue with life as per normal, because I'm not going to be apologetic about who I am as a sangoma and, you know, the way I dress. This is part of my brand, and I'm very, very proud of it. So if a person has an issue with it, I ensure that I block that person out of my life, because they are not meant to be a part of my journey. Those are the only questions that I've got. I'm not going to answer this one because it's really crazy, but those are the only questions I have, child. Yeah, but what's this one? All right, so this person is asking, dreams or signs that might indicate that you have an ancestral calling. Physical signs, physical or spiritual, right? So I'll say physical / spiritual, because this means that when you're awake and you're not asleep, what you go through. If you sometimes have visions that you're able to see. So again, remember, we can categorize spiritual callings in different ways. Sometimes when you have a spiritual calling, doesn't mean you need to go and twasa to become a sangoma. You could be a priest, you could be umtandas, you could be so many other things. Remember, because we are spiritual beings in general. However, one of the signs that you have a spiritual calling could be that you see things, and those things are answers to some of the questions that people might have. So for example, if I'm sitting with a friend of mine or something like that, and I see something next to them and I relay the message from that person, then it's an indication that I've got a spiritual calling or a spiritual gift, because I'm able to tap into that world. Another thing could be seeing things before they happen, or sensing things before they happen. That is, I mean, as Africans, we generally have that gift, but you know, some people's gifts are quite strong when it comes to that, rather in comparison to other people. So if you have that kind of gift, then it's another indication that you are called to you have a spiritual calling. Other signs could be dreams, and in dreams, again, it could be, you know, you dreaming of things that happen literally a week. Like I used to dream of things and they would happen within that week and stuff like that. So that could be another indication. And when you dream of beads, when you dream of water, when you dream of animals coming communicating with you when you dream of people who have passed on within your family who come and relay messages that they wanted to relay to other people, those could be indicators that you have a spiritual calling. So that's just a summary of it, really. Please DM me if you want to know more about this kind of thing, or leave a comment in the comment section and I'll help you understand a little bit more in terms of what I'm saying. And that brings us to the end of our video. And Pluto here is so excited because he doesn't really hang out with me on the sofa. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to share this channel so that we grow it together. And I'm filming from my camera, child, so I'm really excited. And yeah, please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, let's do all the things that enable this video to get the rankings that it deserves. Please. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys will have found this session to be quite informative. And yeah, let me know what other kind of videos you'd like me to make. So see you in the next video. Adios, we are out. Bye.